Oh, hello. I look like your sleep paralysis demon. We'll just get that. Not as crazy. And you can still see my braid shred from the day. It's been a long day. Woohoo. Yeah, hang on. Let's see. Was that better? No, that's definitely sleep paralysis demon. All right, we'll just stick with this. Thank you. We are moving on in my Bible reading. I'm so excited. We're in the fourth book of Moses, and it's called Numbers. So I don't know if I'll do a long session since it's pretty late where I am right now, but I wanted to get better at doing this more frequently if I want to finish by the end of the year. Welcome, welcome. You just missed my conversation to myself about my braid shred, so welcome. I'm just about to begin. We are in the fourth book of Moses in the King James Version, and this is called Numbers. Chapter 1. Moses and the princes in Israel count from each tribe except Levi, those males 20 years of age and older. They total 603,550. The Levites are appointed to attend the tabernacle. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the congregation, on the first day of the second month in the second year, after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, after their families, by the house of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their polls. From 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Israel, thou and Aaron shall number them by their armies. And with you there shall be a man of every tribe, every one head of the house of his fathers. And these are the names of the men that shall stand with you: of the tribe of Reuben, Elizur, the son of Shedeur; of Simeon, Shelumiel, the son of, oh boy, this is going to be interesting, of Shaddai; of Judah, Nashon, the son of Amminadab; of Issachar, Nathaniel, the son of Zuar; of Zebulun, Eliab, the son of Helon; of the children of Joseph, of Ephraim, Elishama, the son of Ammihud; of Manasseh, Gamaliel, the son of Pedahzur; of Benjamin, Abidan, the son of Gideoni; of Dan, Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai; of Asher, Pagiel, the son of Okran; of Gad, Eliasaph, the son of Deuel; of Naphtali, Ahira, the son of Enan. These were the renowned of the congregation, princes of the tribes of their fathers, heads of thousands in Israel. And Moses and Aaron took these men which were expressed by their names. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, by their polls. As the Lord commanded Moses, so he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. And the children of Reuben, Israel's eldest son, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, by their polls, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Reuben, were 46,500. They breed quickly. Of the children of Simeon, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, those that were numbered of them, according to the number of the names, by their polls, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Simeon, were 59,300. Of the children of Gad, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Gad, were 45,650. Of the children of Judah, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Judah, were 14,600. Of the children of Issachar, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Issachar, were 54,400. Of the children of Zebulun, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Zebulun, were 57,400. And the children of Joseph, namely of the children of Ephraim, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Ephraim, were 40,500. Of the children of Manasseh, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Manasseh, were 32,200. Of the children of Benjamin, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Benjamin, were 35,400. Of the children of Dan, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Dan, were 62,700. Of the children of Asher, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Asher, were 41,500. Of the children of Naphtali, throughout their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Naphtali, were 53,400. These are those that were numbered, which Moses and Aaron numbered, and the princes of Israel, being 12 men, each one was for the house of his fathers. So were all those that were numbered by the number. My brain must be dead. All right. So were all those that were numbered of the children of Israel by the house of their fathers, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war in Israel. Even all they that were numbered were 600,000 and 3,550. But the Levites after the tribe of their fathers were not numbered among them. For the Lord had spoken unto Moses, saying, Only thou shalt not number the tribe of Levi, neither take the sum of them among the children of Israel. But thou shalt appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of testimony, and over all the vessels thereof, and over all things that belong to it. They shall bear the tabernacle, and all the vessels thereof, and they shall minister unto it, and shall encamp round about the tabernacle. And when the tabernacle setteth forward, the Levites shall take it down, and when the tabernacle is to be pitched, the Levites shall set it up, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. And the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man by his own camp, and every man by his own standard throughout their hosts. But the Levites shall pitch round about the tabernacle of testimony, that there be no wrath upon the congregation of the children of Israel. And the Levites shall keep the charge of the tabernacle of testimony. And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. So did they. Well, I get the feeling I know why it's called Numbers. Alrighty, well, if the rest of the book is like this will be a very interesting book. And by interesting, I mean a little difficult for me to go through. Also, it felt a lot like singing those songs, that are like, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea, and then with each verse, you add something else. It kind of felt like that every time I was repeating the same verse, only changing it who was getting numbered. So that was really fun. So now we are on chapter 2. The order and leader of the tribes and armies of Israel and their tents are given. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Every man of the children of Israel shall pitch his own standard, with the ensign of their father's house far off about the tabernacle of the congregation shall they pitch. And on the east side toward the rising of the sun shall they of the standard of the camp of Judah pitch throughout their armies. And Nashon the son of Amminadab shall be captain of the children of Judah. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were threescore and 14,600. And those that do pitch next unto him shall be the tribe of Issachar. And Nathaniel the son of Zuar shall be captain of the children of Issachar. And his host, and those that were numbered thereof, were 54,400. Then the tribe of Zebulun, and Eliab the son of Helon, shall be captain of the children of Zebulun. And his host, and those that were numbered thereof, were 57,400. All that were numbered in the camp of Judah were 100,000 and fourscore,000 and 6,400 throughout their armies. These shall first set forth. On the south side shall be the standard of the camp of Reuben, according to their armies, and the captain of the children of Reuben shall be Elizur, the son of Shidor. I am so sorry, I always pronounce everything incorrectly. And his host, and those that were numbered thereof, were 46,500. And those which pitch by him shall be the tribe of Simeon. And the captain of the children of Simeon shall be Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 59,300. Then the tribe of Gad, and the captain of the sons of Gad, shall be Eliasaph, the son of Reuel. I don't know. Hebrew R and D look much alike. Interesting. Continuing on. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 45,650. All that were numbered in the camp of Reuben were 100,050 and 1,450 throughout their armies, and they shall set forth in the second rank. Then the tabernacle of the congregation shall set forward with the camp of the Levites in the midst of the camp. As they encamp, so shall they set forward, every man in his place by their standards. On the west side shall be the standard of the camp of Ephraim, according to their armies, and the captain of the sons of Ephraim shall be Elishama, the son of Ammihud. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 40,500. And by him shall be the tribe of Manasseh, and the captain of the children of Manasseh shall be Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 32,200. Then the tribe of Benjamin, and the captain of the sons of Benjamin, shall be Abidon, the son of Gideoni. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 35,400. All that were numbered of the camp of Ephraim were 100,000 and 8,000 and 100 throughout their armies, and they shall go forward in the third rank. The standard of the camp of Dan shall be on the north side by their armies, and the captain of the children of Dan shall be Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 62,700. And those that encamp by him shall be the tribe of Asher, and the captain of the children of Asher shall be Pagiel, the son of Okran. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 41,500. Then the tribe of Naphtali, and the captain of the children of Naphtali, shall be Ahira, the son of Enon. And his host, and those that were numbered of them, were 53,400. All they that were numbered in the camp of Dan were 100,050 and 7,600. They shall go hindmost with their standards. These are those which were numbered of the children of Israel by the house of their fathers. All those that were numbered of the camps throughout their hosts were 600,000 and 3,550. But the Levites were not numbered among the children of Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so they pitched by their standards, and so they set forward, every one after their families, according to the house of their fathers. So I wonder if anyone's ever done a reenactment. It probably would be pretty difficult since there's a ridiculous number of people listed. But I think that would be really cool to see, since this is so detailed about who is in charge of what rank, where the standards are set up, how the army is developed. So I would love to see, there's got to be a reenactment. That would be so cool. You would pay to see it. I know you would. Maybe not pay, but you'd see it. And I think it would really visualize how massive the army is and just how cool all of the family dynamics would be and how they are bonded together through family. Like, that's really cool. And now we are going to continue on to chapter 3. Aaron and his sons minister in the priest's office. The Levites are chosen to do the service of the tabernacle. They are the Lord's, replacing the firstborn of all the families of Israel. Their number, charge, and service are given. These also are the generations of Aaron and Moses in the day that the Lord spake with Moses in Mount Sinai. And these are the names of the sons of Aaron, Nadab the firstborn, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. These are the names of the sons of Aaron, the priests which were anointed, whom he consecrated to minister in the priest's office. And Nadab and Abihu died before the Lord, when they offered strange fire before the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai, and they had no children. And Eleazar and Ithamar ministered in the priest's office in the sight of Aaron their father. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Bring the tribe of Levi near, and present them before Aaron the priest, that they may minister unto him. And they shall keep his charge, and the charge of the whole congregation before the tabernacle of the congregation, to do the service of the tabernacle. And they shall keep all the instruments of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the charge of the children of Israel, to do the service of the tabernacle. And thou shalt give the Levites unto Aaron and to his sons. They are wholly given unto him out of the children of Israel. And thou shalt appoint Aaron and his son, and they shall wait on their priest's office, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, And I, behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of mine, because all smote the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I hallowed unto me all in Israel, both man and beast. Mine shall they be. I am the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Number the children of Levi after the house of their fathers, by their families. Every male from a month old and upward shalt thou number them. And Moses numbered according to the word of the Lord, as he was commanded. And these were the sons of Levi by their names, Gershon, and Kohath, and Merari. Is that like Ferrari? I don't know. I always pronounce it all wrong. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their families, Libni, or Libni, and Shimei. And the sons of Kohath by their families, Amram, and Izahar, Hebron, and Uzziel. And the sons of Merari by their families, Mali and Mushi. These are the families of the Levites according to the house of their family of the Libnites and the family of the Gershonites. Those that were numbered of them, according to from a month old and upward, even those that were numbered of them were 7,500. The families of the Gershonites shall pitch behind the tabernacle westward. And the chief of the house of the father of the Gershonites shall be Eliasaph, the son of Lael. And the charge of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of the congregation shall be the tabernacle, and the tent, the covering thereof, and the hanging for the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the hangings of the court, and the curtain for the door of the court, which is by the tabernacle, and by the altar round about. And the suspense. The cords the cords of it for all the service thereof. And of Kohath was the family of the Amramites, and the family of the Zeharites, and the family of the Hebronites, and the family of the Uzzielites. These are the families of the Kohathites. And the number of all the males from a month old and upward were 8,600, keeping the charge of the sanctuary. The families of the son of Kohath shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle southward. And the chief of the house of the father of the families of the Kohathites shall be Elizaphan, the son of Uzziel. And their charge shall be the ark, and the table, and the candlestick, and the altars, and the vessels of the sanctuary wherewith they minister, and the hanging, and all the service thereof. And Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest shall be chief over the chief of the Levites, and have the oversight of them that keep the charge of the sanctuary. Of Merari was the family of the Mahlites, and the family of the Mushites. These are the families of Merari. And those that were numbered of them, according to the number of all the males, from a month old and upward, were 6,200. And the chief of the house of the father of the families of Merari was Zuriel, the son of Abihail. These shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle northward. And under the custody and charge of the sons of Merari shall be the boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and all the vessels thereof, and that serveth thereto. About, and their sockets, and their pins. But those that encamp before the tabernacle before the east, even before the tabernacle of the congregation eastward, shall be Moses. And Aaron and his sons, keeping the charge of the sanctuary for the charge of the children of Israel, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. All that were numbered of the Levites, which Moses and Aaron numbered at the commandment of the Lord throughout their families, all the male from a month old and upward, were 22,000. And the Lord said unto Moses, Number all the firstborn of the males of the children of Israel, from a month old and upward, and take the number of their names. And thou shalt take the Levites for me. I am the Lord. Instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites instead of all the firstlings among the cattle of the children of Israel. And Moses numbered, as the Lord commanded him, all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and all the firstborn males by the number of names from a month old. And the Lord spake unto Moses, and the cattle of Levites instead of their cattle. Levites shall be mine. I am the Lord. And for those that are to be redeemed of the 213 of the firstborn of the children of Israel, which are more than the Levites, thou shalt take 5 shekels apiece by the poll. After the shekel of the sanctuary shalt thou take them. The shekel is 20 gerahs. And thou shalt give the money, wherewith the odd number of them is to be redeemed, unto Aaron and to his sons. And Moses took the redemption money of them that were over, and above them that were redeemed by the Levites. Of the firstborn of the children of Israel took he the money, 1,365 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. And Moses gave the money of them that were redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons, according to the word of the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. Yeah, chapter 3. I'm seeing why my church doesn't really focus on a lot of chapters in the Bible. It's not that they are unimportant, but I do see how they don't necessarily hold spiritual significance to a modern day person who's just trying to get a spiritual insight. I mean, it's definitely interesting. I'm in every aspect of life, so it's kind of gone in it's been slowly building on to more, intense things, so, like, they originally were being told very simple things, like, "This is how you take care of your family, this is how you take care of, uh" like, "These are the sins you shouldn't be doing, here are the penalties for committing those sins," and then they got more intense as they started talking about tabernacle rituals and then even more laws that they were to abide by, and now we're getting into just kind of a document of how they organized their armies and how they kept records of, um, just, like, how the family lines, so that's been interesting. Uh, it can be a bit difficult to read over and over, though, so I can see why I haven't managed to read through this particular book before, but that's why I'm doing this challenge, and I feel like I'm learning a lot, so we shall continue on into chapter 4. When the camps of Israel move, Aaron and his sons cover the holy things in the tabernacle. The Levites of the families of Kohath, Gershon, and Merari carry the burden of the tabernacle. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Take the sum of the sons of Kohath from among the sons of Levi, after their families by the house of their fathers. I am so sorry. Every time I drink water, seems like the air just comes out. From 30 years old and upward, and even until 50 years old, all that enter into the host to do the work in the tabernacle of the congregation, this shall be the service of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation about the most holy things. And when the camp setteth forward, Aaron shall come, and his sons, and they shall take down the covering veil, and cover the ark of testimony with it, and shall put thereon the covering of badgers' skins, and shall spread over it a cloth wholly of blue, and shall put it in the staves thereof. And upon the table of shewbread shall they spread a cloth of blue, and put thereon the dishes, and the spoons, and the bowls, and covers to cover withal. And the continual bread shall be thereon. And they shall spread upon them a cloth of scarlet, and cover the same with a covering of badgers' skins, and shall put in the staves thereof. And they shall take a cloth of blue, and cover the candlestick of the light, and his lamps, and his tongs, and his snuff dishes, and all the oil vessels thereof, wherewith they minister unto it. And they shall put it in all the vessels thereof within a covering of badgers' skins, and shall put it upon a bar. I wonder why specifically badgers' skins. Like, I wonder if there is a spiritual symbol significance to that. Actually, because I'm curious, maybe the internet has the answers. Badger skins in the tabernacle. Oh, and it says the shoes of women were also made of them. That's interesting. Let's see what else Bible Study Tools has to say about this. Let's see. All these ads are popping up. Go away! It says, our translators seem to have been misled by the similarity in sound by the Hebrew tachkash and the Latin taxus, a badger. The revisers have correctly substituted sealskins. The Arabs of the Sinaitic Peninsula apply the same tukash to the seals and the dugongs, which are common in the Red Sea, and the skins of which are largely used as leather and for sandals. Though the badger is common in Palestine and might occur in the wilderness, its small hide would have been useless as a tent covering. I know, I was wondering about that, like how they did that. The dugong, very plentiful in the shallow waters on the shores of the Red Sea, is a marine animal from 12 to 30 feet long, something between a whale and a seal, never leaving the water, but very easily caught. It grazes on seaweed and is known by naturalists as Halcor tabernaculi. Well, now I gotta see what a dugong looks like. I'm going on down all these rabbit holes here. Dugong animal. What? So, isn't that just a manatee? It looks like a manatee. What's the difference? That's another go down another wormhole, okay. Manatee versus dugong, what's the difference? Okay. Both manatees and dugongs, nicknamed sea cows, are slow-moving herbivorous, mostly marine mammals that belong to the Cyrenian animal order. The first sailors were persuaded that these creatures were sirens, or mermaids, hence the name of the order. So Cyrenian. Okay, got it. There are 5 known species of Cyrenia: the West Indian manatee, the Amazonian manatee, the West African manatee, the dugong, and the extinct Steller's sea cow, hunted to extinction in the 18th century. Isn't there like a Greek mythological creature as well where it's like half cow, half the Osteotaurus, that's right. Sorry, not gonna get into that. Physical differences of the dugong and the manatee. Uh, they look very similar, still there are a few notable differences when it comes to their physical attributes. 2 of the biggest are the structures of their tails and snouts. Manatees have horizontal paddle-shaped tails, with only one lobe to move up and down when the animal swims. It's similar in appearance to that of a beaver tail. Okay. Dugongs have a fluked tail, meaning it is made up of 2 separate lobes joined together in the middle. Okay. The snout of a dugong is broad, short, and trunk-like. It faces downward with a slit for a mouth, useful for feeding off the ocean floor. Manatees have a divided upper lip and a shorter snout, which means that they are able to do both. They are able to both gather food to eat and feed on plants growing at or near the surface of the water. Manatee teeth are very unique. Manatees have what's called hind molar progression, also known as marching molars. Manatees constantly grow molars in the back corners of their mouth. Huh. As the front teeth grind down and eventually fall out, the molars fully emerge, pushing new teeth forward, like a shark. Okay. Cool! How did I get here? Okay, that's really interesting. Which was which again? The dugong is oh, that's right, the one with the split tail, and the manatee has the one. All right. And why did I look up? Oh, that's right. They said that the badger was probably a mistranslation, and it was more likely that they used seal skins, probably dugong skins, considering where they are. All right, moving on, continuing on. Where was I? I don't remember what verse I was on. Probably somewhere where it says badger skins. Okay, that was verse 10. And they shall put it in all the vessels thereof within a covering of badger skins, and shall put it upon a bar. And why does it say a yoke or carrying frame? Okay. And upon the golden altar they shall spread a cloth of blue, and cover it with a covering of badger skins, and shall put to the staves thereof. And they shall take all the instruments of ministry wherewith they minister in the sanctuary, and put them in a cloth of blue, and cover them with the covering of badger skins, and shall put them on a bar. And they shall take away the ashes from the altar, and spread a purple cloth thereon. And they shall put upon it all the vessels thereof, wherewith they minister about it, even the censers, the flesh hooks, and the shovels, and the basins, all the vessels of the altar. And they shall spread upon it a covering of badger skins, and put to the staves of it. And when Aaron and his sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary and all the vessels of the sanctuary as the camp is to set forward, after that the sons of Kohath shall come to bear it, but they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These things are the burden of the sons of Kohath, and the tabernacle of the congregation. And to the office of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, pertaineth the oil for the light, and the sweet incense, and the daily meat offering, and the anointing oil, and the oversight of all the tabernacle, and of all that therein is, in the sanctuary and in the vessels thereof. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Cut ye not off the tribe of the families of the Kohathites from among the Levites, but thus do unto them, that they may live and not die. And when they approach unto the most holy things, Aaron and his sons shall go in, and appoint them every one to his service and to his burden. But they shall not go in to see when the holy things are covered, lest they die. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take also the sum of the sons of Gershon throughout the houses of their fathers by their families. From 30 years old and upward until 50 years old shalt thou number them, all that enter in to perform the service to do the work of in the tabernacle of the congregation. This is the service of the families of the Gershonites, to serve and for burdens. And they shall bear the curtains of the tabernacle, and the tabernacle of the congregation, his covering, and the covering of the badger skins that is above upon it, and the hanging for the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the hangings of the court, and the hanging of the door of the gate of the court, which is by the tabernacle, and by the altar round about, and their cords, and all the instruments of their service, and all that is made for them, so shall they serve. At the appointment of Aaron and his sons shall be all the service of the sons of the Gershonites in all their burdens, and in all their service, and ye shall appoint unto them in charge all their burdens. This is the service of the families of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of the congregation, and their charge shall be under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron, the priest. As for the sons of Merari, thou shalt number them after their families by the house of their fathers. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years shalt thou number them, every one that entereth into the service to do the work of the tabernacle of the congregation. And this is the charge of their burden, according to all the service in the tabernacle of the congregation, the boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords, with all their instruments, and with all their service. And by name ye shall reckon the instruments of the charge of their burden. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, according to all their service in the tabernacle of the congregation, under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron, the priest. And Moses and Aaron and the chief of the congregation numbered the sons of the Kohathites, after their families, and after the house of their fathers. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. And those that were numbered of them by their families were 2,750. These were they that were numbered of the families of the Kohathites, all that might do service in the tabernacle of the congregation, which Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. And those that were numbered of the sons of Gershon throughout their families and by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation, even those that were numbered of them throughout their families by the house of their fathers, were 2,630. These are they that were numbered of the families of the sons of Gershon, of all that might do service in the tabernacle of the congregation, whom Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Lord. And those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari throughout their families by the house of their fathers. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. This is a mouthful. Even those that were numbered of them after their families were 3,200. These be those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moses and Aaron were numbered according to the word of the Lord by the hand of Moses. All those that were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron and the chief of Israel numbered, after their families and after the house of their fathers. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that came to do the service of the ministry and the service of the burden in the tabernacle of the congregation. Even those that were numbered of them were 8,580. According to the commandment of the Lord, they were numbered by the hand of Moses, every one according to his service, and according to his burden. Thus were they numbered of him, as the Lord commanded Moses. And that is the end of chapter 4. I'm going to have to finish here for the evening because it is getting late and I'm starving. And I came home from a long day of school, so there's only so much my brain can handle in one day. When I start to notice that I'm not paying close attention to what I'm reading, even though I'm reading it aloud, that's a sign that it is time to say good night. So thank you. Yeah, it's very apparent why this book of Numbers is called Numbers. And I'm sorry about my little manatee Gudon. Was it called? My manatee Gudon tangent with the badger skin. Ow. This is just chaos. Okay, sorry. But I will leave you with telling you that you need to go watch the Barbara Manatee song. And just think about the badger skins that are all over the tabernacle. Or seal skins, Gudon skins. And think about it as you listen to Barbara Manatee, the masterpiece by VeggieTales. Silly songs with Larry. And thank you so much for this, for hanging out while I read Numbers. And I'm slowly but surely getting through the Bible. So we're getting there. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Make good choices. Don't do drugs. And go listen to Barbara Manatee. Bye.